Hello.
Good morning.
My name is Saro. I'm a junior for Hayes Career Center and Bricklayer and Concrete System program. I'd like to introduce my fellow classmates in the construction trade programs. Valeria Lewis, she's in the HVAC program, and Malik Gwen is in the carpenter program. As you can see, with the we're the three aspiring students looking to become the future workforces in construction industry in Columbus, Ohio. I have been always interested in building strong, safe, and warm structures. And my ultimate dream is to be able to look back with pride on something that I have helped to build. All three of us are looking forward to the construction trade opportunity that'll be available to us in the future. And because of your dedication to Columbus City School students, I would now like to introduce the partner to our teacher, principal, and superintendents in the expansion of a construction trade, our mayor, Andrew Ginther.
What a great day in the city of Columbus, and Saharo and Valeria and Malik. We are thrilled to have you here and are thrilled about your decisions to enter some great opportunities in fields and career pathways moving forward. So I want to thank President Montgomery and IAFF Local 67 for opening up their home to us today for this great announcement, and to many folks you're going to hear from this morning, Dorsey Hager, Nana Watson, and Director Pettis, Chief O'Connor, all of those that have helped make this happen here today. And Dr. Good, we wouldn't be where we are without your leadership, your vision, you and your team, and we're grateful for the partnership that we have with Columbus City Schools. Director Messer, and then of course our outstanding City Council led by President Klein. I know Council Members Hardin and Stenziano are here, but want to thank them for all of their help. It's fitting that we are doing this historic signing of Columbus's first community benefits agreement here, because it encompasses the work to construct Fire Station 35 on the Far East Side, the first new fire station built in Columbus since 2003. This agreement includes many firsts for our city, all built on my commitment to expanding Columbus's success to every family in every neighborhood throughout our great city. This agreement offers the city and its residents many benefits. First, it makes sure the people paying for this project have a fair chance to work on it. By including local workforce goals, this project can provide good-paying jobs for people who live right here in our community. Second, it enhances cooperation between workers and the city, eliminating risks of delays and disruption to the project because of labor disputes or lockouts, while ensuring fair pay for a day's work. This means that Fire Station 35 will be on time and on budget. Finally, and this is the part that is particularly exciting for me, it offers real benefits for our community, like apprenticeships, focused job recruitment, diversity and inclusion plans, and a second chance for displaced workers and people re-entering our community after incarceration. We all know that Columbus is in a time of unprecedented growth, with record low unemployment rates and a booming housing market. We know about 2/3 of our residents are doing very well, but 1/3 of our neighbors are not sharing in that success story. And today's announcement is another opportunity for us to come together to make sure that every family in every neighborhood is part of Columbus's success story. Those other third are struggling to make ends meet. We know that to ease that struggle, we need to lift people onto ladders of opportunity, including well-paying jobs such as those in the building construction trade. Building construction jobs are jobs for a lifetime. This agreement includes provisions that increase apprenticeship opportunities and recruitment plans geared toward minorities, women, and low-income residents. It also recognizes that historically, women and people of color have not been well represented in the trades. Today's announcement is the beginning of all of us changing that story. To address that issue, each union signing this agreement will create and implement diversity and inclusion plans that are specific and measurable. As I always say, if you don't measure it, you don't mean it, and we mean it. I applaud our local labor unions for standing with me and this community in this effort. The Community Benefits Agreement establishes a Community and Workforce Committee made up of representatives of the Columbus Building Construction Trades Council, the City of Columbus, and organizations dedicated to the advancement of women, minorities, and low-income residents, such as the NAACP, represented here today by President Nana Watson. The Community Benefits Agreement also establishes a Columbus Building Construction Trades Community Benefits Fund to support the mission of the committee and to offer scholarships for Columbus residents enrolled in apprenticeship programs. 5 cents for every hour from every employee who works on this job will go into that fund. The City of Columbus will seed this fund with $50,000. We will also match the contributions made by the employees dollar for dollar. Columbus City Schools is an important partner in preparing middle school and high school students for the apprenticeship pipeline into the building construction trade. Today, I am pleased to announce that the City of Columbus is making a contribution of $166,500 to the school district to fund tool safety kits as well as materials for the construction classrooms. We know that there are many different paths to the middle class. And for us as a community to realize my vision to become America's opportunity city, a city with the largest middle class any size of ours, comparable cities in America, and a place you're more likely to go from poverty to the middle class and beyond than anywhere else. We have to make sure that we protect and support all those different paths. 2- and 4-year degree programs, outstanding apprenticeship and workforce development opportunities, and making sure that our young people have choices and options for careers where they can support their families and hopefully raise their kids and watch their grandkids grow up here in Columbus. The Community Benefits Agreement is a pilot initiative. We chose Fire Station 35 because it is the right-sized project for this program. The committee will be able to evaluate and adjust for future community benefit agreements. We think this pilot will show us a new way forward to make sure that when we invest our tax dollars in outstanding facilities and infrastructure in this community, we're investing in our people at the same time. This is a great day for the City of Columbus, and I'm grateful to all who have worked so hard to bring this agreement together. And it is now my pleasure to introduce our great partner in all of this work. Please welcome Council President Zach Klein.
How y'all doing? I appreciate Mayor Ginther the opportunity to say a few words for how important this day is in recognizing the great men and women of the building trades that are represented here today, friends, partners, community leaders that have all stood together. I think in 2017 and beyond, there can be few greater ways to achieve middle class and economic opportunity than to join an apprenticeship and get the training through construction and building trades that many of these men and women have done to raise their families, themselves, out of poverty, in some instances, building a life for their own children, and it can't be done without the building and construction trades. And how grateful I am for the city's leadership and Mayor Ginther and the union leadership, and then the community leadership represented by Ms. Nana Watson and the NAACP, the Columbus City Schools, and Dr. Good, of all coming together to put all of those ideas, all of those opportunities together to give these great children that they are going to have this opportunity to get a good paying job to provide for them and hopefully their families in the future. We can't ask for much more than that as a government. It's to give people a chance of economic success, a level playing field, and a community benefits agreement that benefits the economic opportunities of everyone, regardless of the zip code they live in. They get a chance to take advantage of the city's purchasing power, whether we're buying or building, to be able to participate in our success. So thank you, Mayor Ginther, for your leadership. Thank you to all the union leaders that are here that have stepped up and been part of this process, to Dorsey Hager, and to everyone that is representing the construction and building trades, because together we can build that economic opportunity for all residents in the city of Columbus. And I'm optimistic about the future of how everyone can have the chance to succeed for them and their families. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, President Klein, and as well Councilmember Hardin and Cinziano for being here and joining us here today. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dorsey Hager from the Columbus Building and Trades Council, who has been absolutely instrumental in this agreement. Dorsey.
I was walking out of the door today, and my wife asked if I had any comments prepared, and I said, no, I just always go off the cuff. And she said, Mayor Ginther, President Klein, and City Council, and especially your members, have heard you talk on enough, and they're far too busy to listen to you all day, so put something on paper and try to be brief. So I'm going to try to do that. So, wow, what a historic day, truly historic day in Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, like the mayor has said, is America's opportunity city. The signing and implementation of this community benefit agreement represents an enormous opportunity for both the building trades and the city of Columbus. The building trades has led and will continue to lead the charge to expand the number of skilled craftspeople in Columbus and Central Ohio, along with doing the diversification of our workforce. Apprenticeship. You've heard many talk about it today. Apprenticeship is the portal into our local unions and the beginning on a direct path to the middle class. Apprentices earn while they learn, honing their skills, on-the-job training and education in the classroom, while enjoying a good wage and benefit package, which includes health insurance, dental, vision, and pensions, all so that they can take care of their family and retire at the end of their careers comfortably without being a burden to local and state governments or the taxpayer. All of our registered apprenticeship programs have reciprocity agreements with local colleges, ensuring that apprentices earn college credits, all tuition-free. Not only are our apprentices on the path to the middle class, but also on a path toward a college degree if they choose to go that route. These apprenticeship programs and all these wonderful benefits that I've spoken about are all paid by our local unions at no expense to the taxpayer. The total number of registered apprentices in Ohio in construction is 11,043. 9,044 are in union-affiliated programs. That's 82% of all registered apprentices in the state of Ohio. We are the ones addressing the need for skilled tradesmen and women. We are the ones providing career opportunities for everyone in our neighborhoods, our cities, and our state. 2,163 of these registered apprentices are minorities. Minorities make up 24% of all union construction apprentices. We resemble the communities in which we work in, and we will continue to do so. This CBA represents a partnership between the city of Columbus and the building trades. This partnership will provide the city highly trained, local, skilled tradesmen and women who will complete this project safely, on time, and under budget, while creating career opportunities for everyone. There's so many people to thank here. I don't have time to mention everybody, obviously, but we have to thank the mayor, his great leadership, his vision. Mayor Ginther, thank you so much. Want to thank President Klein, all of everybody on City Council. And like I said, Mayor, our commitment to you and the city and these taxpayers are that we are going to get this job done safely, on time, and under budget. I also want to thank the mayor's staff for all their hard work behind the scenes, especially Stephen Sayre, Brian Clark, and the mayor's labor liaison, Barry Pickett. A lot of effort, time, and energy went into this CBA. Your passion, your dedication, and your commitment has not went unnoticed, and I thank you guys for that. Somebody else I want to thank quickly, Rob Dorns, my attorney, the attorney for the Ohio State Building Trades in Act, Ohio, is here. He's worked on agreements all over the state of Ohio, working every day on workforce. We're going to continue to use him as much as we can to make sure that we're successful here. And lastly, I want to thank the managers, agents, organizers, and training directors. Some are up here with me today. Many are here in attendance. They are out there every day creating opportunities for their members and signatory contractors. It is a privilege to represent you guys every day. And remember, the best way to get into the middle class and to stay into the middle class is with a union card in your pocket. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Dorsey, for you and your leadership and vision and all the great work of the trades to bring us to this point this morning. I'm going to have the president of the local NAACP, our great partner in this work and so many efforts in this community, close us out this morning. Please welcome President Nana Watson.
Good morning. I bring you greetings from your NAACP. The NAACP was honored to provide feedback and endorse the Community Benefits Agreement. This is a prime example of planning with people rather than for them, Mayor. We salute the city for responding to the need to construct such an agreement. This, in fact, is truly a historic moment, a great step to cultivate a culture of great inclusion of Blacks in the building trades. We encourage other public entities to embrace and use this document as best practices as they begin to plan for construction projects. Thank you so much, Mayor. Thank you.
Well, thank you all for joining us here this morning, and we are so excited about the opportunities that await Malik, Valeria, and Sahro, because they are going to be shaping and building the future of this community. When we stay focused on young people and providing opportunities for them to help lead the way, we can't help but have the bright future worthy of our children and grandchildren. Thank you all for being here today. We're going to sign the agreement right over here. Everybody ready? Smiling.